Hello again and welcome back to the PhatPhish Guitar Studio. I'm Dave, and in this video we're going to be talking about acoustic guitars, specifically this guitar here. I've had a couple of people asking me about the acoustic guitar that you'll see me playing in videos occasionally, and it's often hanging up on the wall here in the studio. And people are saying, what kind of guitar is it? Well, this particular guitar is a Turner Guitars CE32. Turner Guitars possibly not as well known as some of the other guitar brands. So let's talk about them a little bit and how I discovered them. It was a good few years ago now. I was at one of the guitar shows in the northeast, and a guy called Terry Pack, who was the co-founder of Turner Guitars, had a stand there. And at the time, he was in the process of moving away. He was selling the Turner Guitars company on. And he had quite a few stock guitars that he was selling at, to be honest, bargain prices. So I had a bit of a play of some of them and came away from the show with as a proud owner of this particular guitar. The guitar itself is made in China, so it's tempting to think, oh, Chinese made guitar, it's going to be a bit cheap, a bit bargain basement. It's not. Yes, some people do make very cheap knockoff guitars in China. Really, it's just a case of like economics. Some of the labour costs and so on in China are cheaper than hand building things in the UK. This particular guitar, when I bought it, I think the retail on it was high 300s, just shy of £400. And the build quality and fit and finish on it is really good. Solid spruce top, laminated mahogany back and sides, mahogany neck, rosewood fingerboard, rosewood facing on the headstock, and I think it's either rosewood or ebony bridge. Nice finishing on it. There's bound neck, bound front and back body with 6-ply binding, and CE32. The CE means C means cutaway and E means electroacoustic. It's got a piezo pickup underneath the bridge here and the Fishman ISIS electronic system. So we've got a built-in tuner and a preamp with bass and treble and phase switch, which is great if you want to plug in and amplify yourself. It's just a really well built guitar. It's very comfortable to play. Nice gloss finish on the front, but the back is satin, so that the neck's really smooth, really comfortable to play. Up the headstock end, we've got some. They look like Grover tuners. They're not Grover branded, but they do work particularly well. And like I say, I was for the money, I was really impressed. So let's have a listen to the guitar. Now, I did say it's an electroacoustic. There's a little pickup under there. So let's plug in. And I'll kind of mix in when I'm doing the editing on the video between the pure acoustic tone and the sound coming out of the preamp. So here we go. Like I say, I'm not a great acoustic player, but just to give you an idea of how it sounds. And some stuff just with a flat pick. So there you go, the Turner Guitars CE32. Now I said at the start of the video that I bought this from Terry Pack when he was in the process of selling the business on. Now I've since spoken to people who've had some dealings with the Turner Guitars under the new owners, and they speak very highly of them. So the company certainly hasn't suffered from the sale. One guitarist in particular I'll give a shout out to, a guitar player called Laura Brown. I've sort of met her through Instagram. I think she'd spotted one of the photos I posted of this particular guitar and tagged it with Turner Guitars. She'd seen it and had a bit of a chat. She plays Turner Guitars and speaks very highly of the company. I'll put a link down there to her Instagram page if you want to check her out. I had a look around. There is a Laura Brown on Spotify. It's not her. Follow the link down there and you'll get a bit more information about Laura. So yeah, Turner Guitars CE32. So those of you asking what guitar I play, this is it. Okay, I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please click like, please subscribe down there. If you've got a question for future videos, suggestions, something you want me to cover, then if you go here, fill in the form, send your question in, and I'll try and get around to answering it as soon as I can. Leave a comment on videos if you like on YouTube, but to be honest, YouTube's not very good at letting me know when people leave comments, so sending questions into that form is a bit more reliable, otherwise questions sometimes go unseen. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video next time. Bye for now.